Since the beginning of the film industry, people have always utilized their ideas to produce content that will change our views and our ability to see life. For decades, the film industry, specifically those who write the movies, have been the industry's unsung heroes. Since the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic, there has been a rise in the use of streaming services, particularly a large increase in binge watching, considering most of the world was on lockdown at the time. The only thing to do then was to sit down and watch TV, any movies, and just do anything online. Years before streaming services, however, TV shows such as The Sopranos or even the pioneers like Breaking Bad helped create the blueprint of binge watching television. With that in mind, writers currently focus on the structure of binge watching through streaming platforms like Netflix, which usually focuses on a 6 to 10 episode set. Traditionally, television shows would be 13 to 20 episodes a season, as this would give more freedom to explore the universe of that television show and allow writers to have a 13 to 20 week build-up for that year. With streaming services, all of that content can be viewed in a matter of hours. The whole issue about this is that many writers before would write for mainstream television networks or mainstream film industries. All of that changed when Netflix, Paramount, HBO Max, Amazon Prime, and many more have focused on everyone's ability to have a low attention span. Before streaming, many shows would focus on a concrete story that would not prey on making it constant action. Rather, writers would focus on building up and establishing a well-concrete story. This is the same for movies, as the demand for sequels, prequels, and reboots is as high as ever, with writers aiming for these platforms rather than traditional television. This has shown a complete flip to writers' mindsets in the new digital age.
In addition to writers, many actors are now pursuing movie or TV roles through Netflix, Hulu, and HBO versus stations like CBS and ABC. These streaming platforms are offering actors loads of money to star in their new productions. For example, in HBO's The Last of Us, Pedro Pascal was paid $6 million, and in Netflix's Stranger Things, David Harbour will earn almost $10 million for season 5. This really hurts cable because the biggest and best actors are all going to gradually start leaving and go to streaming. Shows are driven by star power, and if cable shows continue to lose A-list celebrities to streaming, it will only increase the overall downfall and the end of cable TV.
One major advantage streaming has against cable is that it takes into account audience preferences. Streaming services have the ability to track subscribers' watch history, instilling constant enjoyment and drive to stay on the platform. Take Netflix, for example. This streaming service will track every show that you've binged and every show that you've given up on. They will internalize this information into their algorithm in order to promote a calculated list of shows in their recommended for you category. Additionally, Netflix implemented a new choose-your-own-adventure style film where one can actually choose the actions that happen throughout the movie. Not only is this a fun and innovative way to promote interaction with the streaming service, but it also allows Netflix to further collect information on what each of their viewers prefer to see in entertainment by tracking every specific choice that the viewer made while interacting with the film. All of this is evidence to how streaming services are able to implement specialized tracking resources to assure constant attentiveness in their service, leaving the cable industry in the dust.
Streaming companies are able to target specific demographics, allowing businesses to create personalized advertisements that resonate with specific audiences, whereas cable TV advertisements allow businesses to share their ads across many networks and markets. Overall, streaming ads engage consumers more than cable ads, especially among younger demographics. According to a survey conducted by the Harris Poll on behalf of TransUnion, almost twice as many streaming and cable satellite viewers ages 18 to 54 claim to pay more attention to commercials on streaming versus cable and satellite. Streaming had a 43% engagement rate, whereas cable and satellite had only a 23% engagement rate.